store to get his apple replaced. He brings in the fruit, so it's a fruit sketch. With making IT jokes the whole time.
Oh,
so
no, I haven't seen that.
Let's put your apple on orange. So he puts the apple and sits on top of an orange kind of thing. And all that kind of shit. It's pretty good.
That's cool. I haven't seen it. I need to find it.
He's like, my BlackBerry's frozen. He's like, yep. That's
yeah, it's definitely frozen. It's good. It's clever. It is all clever. It's very, 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 very good. Yeah. So yeah, loads of people are dying.
Hey, Paul. Good story.
Okay.
We started.
Who's Paul?
I was pulling a geek shock right there.
Oh, was it a geek shot? Yeah, sorry. Yeah. I wasn't sure what you did.
Let him finish.
Okay.
Let him finish the story.
Paul show. Don't interrupt. Please don't interrupt.
I found the tempo to the song Gaming Mill made for the Paul show. I'm thinking about remixing it.
Do it.
The Paul show.
Do it. Do it. We just saying. Can I just go back to something? Just before we went live on air, we just discovered that Ace was the Grim Reaper, is the Grim Reaper. So I just wanted to share that with everybody. He seems to be killing all our celebrities off.
See,
I blame Ace.
Ace.
It's a nebulous accusation because am I really the Grim Reaper if I am the cause?
So you.
I might just be a murderer.
Yeah, you might just be a serial killer. Yeah. Okay, no, maybe not. So the Grim Reaper just collects souls.
Speaking of serial killers, what is the show?
The what?
Did we properly introduce the show?
What show? What show? This one. Oh yeah. Welcome to episode. I'll keep going. Dexter. Are we Dexter? Is this Dexter? No, it's not. This is the Coffee Jelly Hour, episode 29. Welcome. I'm Tony. That's Ace. That's Darren, and we're joined again by Matt from Two.
Are you sick of me yet?
Well, we're always in the hunt for more voice actors, so it's good.
Hunt for balls.
Tony, when we're doing podcasts, this is, it really doesn't work.
No. All right, let's do that part again. And when I say this is, you go hi. See, Matt knew. Okay, and that's Ace. That's Ace.
I never confirmed. No.
A catchphrase.
I'm not here.
And that's Ace.
Wubba lubba dubba. Boo.
And there's Darren. Oh, he's masturbating again. And Matt as well.
I'm here still.
And Tony. Hi, that's me. There we go. How's that? That was good.
That was much better.
We'll cut everything else out.
Yeah.
You know what? The light was in the shot. Everybody back to one.
Oh shit! We got to do this again. Shit. Are we going to edit all this? Is that what I've got?
No. Yeah. Oh,
we never edit anything. So how are we all doing? What have we been up to
3,
this week?
2.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
No.
Hey everybody.
Hey, welcome. Are we live yet? Fuck. Shit. It's going bad soon.
You know what? This segment's not working. Let's go to break.
Yeah.
We're back.
Okay. Okay. There we go. What have we all been up to this week?
Sleepy Q. So wait, I thought we were going to break. Shit.
Flex fit.
No, they edit that in. They do that before or after, guys.
Has anyone listened to the bank show with Piff in Penn?
Yes.
Very good. I do like Piff. Piff's very good.
That's awesome.
It's very good. I mean, he's right. Piff's totally right about how you Americans just mispronounce and misspell all those words. Aluminium. How do you say solder? Soldering iron?
Solder.
You know what? I was kind of shouting at the podcast at that point when Ben was going. So you say it again. What are you saying? Go on.
Solder.
Phonetically, how do you spell that?
Like a sod with an
But it's solder. Solder.
All right. Say soldier.
Soldier.
Yeah. Where's the G? We all say it wrong, but there's no G.
Well,
so why are we saying
Colonel? Where's the R in Colonel?
Yeah.
Colonel. Oh, jeez. I've got a problem.
Okay. Is it lieutenant or lieutenant? Because if it's lieutenant, you guys aren't even fucking close.
Oh no, it's lieutenant. I say lieutenant.
Can we all agree that people who say lore is wrong instead of law?
Law.
Like the people who have an R at the end of shit like that?
Oh right, okay.
Do you agree that that's wrong?
Wait, what?
You don't know there's that whole mostly I hear it in people who grew up in Australia. They'll add an R, and I don't think it's an Australian thing. It's just a thing. They'll add an R at the end of stuff like law.
What word are we talking about?
Law. Like law, as in I fought the law and the law won. And then there's this weird like subgroup of people who say lore. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like and it's Nick Cage does it a lot.
It's like I work with a guy that says garage. It's like,
Yeah.
And
garage.
Are you a
It's not
dog?
Garage.
Garage.
Well, yeah, but we all know it's garage, though, don't we?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, sure.
right.
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hyphenated,
But
obviously.
you know something? Because I'm a big Vappa. Fucking hell, I'm tired. Zappa fan. There's
You've never said that before.
Take a drink. Zappa.
Yeah.
There's one of his albums is called Joe's Garage, and I don't say Joe's Garage. I always say Joe's Garage because there we go. So
Because a garage is just a thing, but a garage is like a place.
garage.
It's like a
To be fair, garage does sound better than garage.
So we can keep the keeping a drink going. Did you guys realize that there is a new Ace Frehley record, guitarist of Kiss,
Oh, no.
who has the singer Paul Stanley appear?
Oh.
This is the first time they've played together in like 17 years.
Okay, speaking about other music that probably should have just stopped. Now that Axl Rose is the frontman for fucking AC/DC.
Hold on. What the fuck
don't
is that
even.
shit? What the
That's
fucking...
That's the worst thing I think I've ever heard of in my life.
He's so... Well, I mean, I'm just trying to imagine how AC/DC are going to fucking sound with him singing. Is it
Like
going to be
shit.
like
They're gonna sound
just
just a
not
whiny
like shit.
bitch? Whiny bitch, basically. Yeah.
Well,
of
they're
all-
probably not going to do more than a couple of shows because Axl Rose has an infamous temper.
Oh,
He
yeah.
has an
Why continue though?
well because money.
Yeah.
They're all in like their late 60s, 70s by now.
Well, also mortality.
Yeah,
Like-
Ace. Who's going to die from AC/DC soon? Can you tell us that? Or I know it's it's your
I
job.
don't really know any of the members from Angus Young. Is he
Angus
already
is
dead?
the
No, he's still alive.
youngest member.
He'll die.
Yeah,
Okay,
Angus is the youngest.
I
He only
guarantee
just
you.
turned.
Well, because of the
I
name.
guarantee
Most
you
active,
Angus
too.
Young will die.
He's young. Angus Young is young.
Yeah, Angus Young's young, but
Yeah.
he's also the most active
Well,
on stage, which means he's
compared to the
comes
rest
out
of the
more.
band.
That's the schoolboy one. Well, hold on. Right, a couple of things. Of all the fucking singers out there, why Axl Rose? Right, that's just ridiculous. And isn't Guns N' Roses touring? Is he still part of them? Have they got a different singer? Because they were playing Vegas the other week, weren't they?
Yeah, I saw the footage of that in his Gary Newman chair. Fucking
What?
he like he broke his leg or something, so he's like sitting.
Oh, right. Big sort of gothic.
The
Yeah.
music tour and
Oh.
yeah, he's kind of in the Gary Newman chair. But the reason why I actually understand the Axl Rose decision, I don't condone it, but I don't care for Guns N' Roses or AC/DC.
But the other singer that booted out, they booted him out basically because he was going deaf. And
Yeah.
haven't they kicked him out, or he left because he's going deaf? And they've only got
They kicked him out.
I think
It was totally sinister.
haven't they got 5 more dates to do? I was like, wow, if you come this
Yeah.
far, surely you can just fucking...
And it's not like his voice needed to be. It's not like he needed to actually hear himself sing.
Yeah,
Right.
fucking hell.
It's like
Yeah.
It was a reason to get rid of him.
Yeah.
$20 said that he was sitting there and he goes, guys, I just realized all of our songs are the same 3 chords, and they're like, get out.
That's why they're
dare
great.
you?
They're the great 3 chords.
Or he's like, Angus, why are you still wearing a fucking schoolboy uniform? This is just creepy now. Really creepy.
It's writing up your Huggies. I'm not a bit. I actually respect AC/DC, but I can't listen to more than 2 songs in a row before I do that.
Yeah.
All you need to do is listen to Black and Back. Oh my God, Back and
The
Black and
The episode where we
remix.
fuck up everything.
Yeah.
My favorite Frank Zappa album is Black and
Zappa. Is Thingy gonna turn up? What's his name?
We're gonna read stuff today, and we can't speak.
Who's
We
the
did.
poor man's James Bond character? I can't remember now.
What?
Poor man's James Bond. James Blunt.
Connolly.
James
Not
Blunt.
Connery. Sean Connolly.
Oh yeah, Sean Connery.
Yeah.
James Blunt. My
I'm just
love is
wondering-
brilliant. My love is pure. I
James-
saw an angel.
Hold on a sec.
And I'm sure.
James Blunt is Cockney rhyming slang, is it? Are you calling someone a cunt or not? I'm not sure. Who are you calling a cunt?
You're beautiful. You're
could be so-
beautiful.
Funny,
It's true.
it could be American slang. He's calling someone a mutt.
Okay.
I saw your
Come on.
face. I almost said sore. I almost
I can't think of anything other than cunt.
We are the best podcast on the air.
We are great.
I haven't slept in a ridiculous amount of time. I had a lot of fucking work to do.
You need
Is Sun's a word? No.
Month. No, I don't know. Sounds German.
There's no other word.
Sounds
Cunt and cunt are the only words that are like that.
Yeah.
Anyone think of another one?
And strangely enough, James Blunt is a bit of a cunt, so that's kind of works out, that doesn't it?
Seems nice.
Yeah.
He served in the army, so obviously he's a good guy.
Yeah. Okay, if you say so. Anyway, yeah, AC/DC, Axl Rose.
They should have James Blunt to replace him.
Oh, that'd be good.
He's on top there. Everyone on top there.
Soft vocals, and that'd be brilliant.
Yeah.
That really work. That'd work. Yeah. Yeah.
No stop sign. Speed limit.
Yeah. Anyway, at the end of that AC/DC thing, loads of people were asking for the money back, weren't they? Because they don't want to see Axl Rose, which is understandable.
So that's what's strange. I imagine that would have boosted them a little bit. Because if the thing is that had AC/DC have replaced him with a nobody, I think people would have been more pissed. If they would have just pulled something out, and I think they went with their best bet, and nobody's going to see an Axl Rose solo show. And so this is his best bet, because what is he going to be playing? Some fucking chicken wing bar? Being paid by the chicken wing, nonetheless.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's good money.
So back to Kiss. So what's going on with Kiss?
Who gives a fuck?
They're all in hospital.
The singer and the guitar player are having a reunion in the hospital right now. Like,
why?
Two out of them.
Are they in beds next door to each other?
I know that Paul Stanley apparently tore his boob out or something. From what I gather, like he was just boob injuries are not rock and roll.
Oh.
Which, by the way, that's how Paul Stanley talks. Everybody who's been congratulating Paul Stanley, you were wrong, or Paul famous guy that does the other podcast. Yeah, everybody who compliments famous Paul Stanley is wrong. When Paul Stanley is on stage, he's listen. But when he talks, he makes this weird kind of sassy Brooklyn, and he gets that's not rock and roll. When Kiss created rock and roll, and he just has this weirdness to him. And then Ace Frehley was hospitalized for exhaustion. He apparently has been pulling it overtime promoting his new album Origins, which is a covers record, and it's not bad. I got it.
Well, that's what happens when
how do you get tired promoting a record? How many people is he blowing?
He has been on. He's been on this tirade. He's been playing numerous shows, and he's an old guy. He's been playing constant shows and appearing on stuff, and he's just in bad health.
Man, retire then. Sounds like you should retire. Stop making music.
That's kind of the whole thing. They should probably all retire at this point.
Yeah, definitely.
Because when you see men who are pushing 70 sing a song called Christine 16, it's
ever so slightly creepy.
Yeah, it becomes Gene Simmons radiates creepy old man at this point.
Yeah.
These older rockers need to understand they're not
Gene
Alabama.
Simmons
You're not Alabama. You didn't make music for old people already, and your music doesn't cater to being old. Stop doing it.
No, yeah, that's I hate to say it, but no. Kiss's last two records, which I listened to recently, Monster and Sonic Boom, do kind of cater to being old, because all of Paul Stanley's songs are like we rock and roll and we're free and all this stuff. He kind of gave up on the sex and I'm a rock star. Gene Simmons has not. All of Gene Simmons' songs on the record are like I'm a millionaire and I got a big dick.
Yeah. Well, that's even kind of what AC/DC's last couple albums were, because when they were younger, they were really a filthy, dirty sex and booze band, and their last couple albums were not that at all. They kind of grew up, I guess.
So you're saying
because their doctors told them to stop having so much sex and stop drinking so much booze.
Yeah.
You're saying they took the song Big Balls and changed it to Saggy Balls?
Me. I got saggy balls. I got saggy balls.
When I take a shit, I teabag my toilet.
Nice. That's a nice image.
Yeah, thank you.
Just scraping them along the bottom. Lovely.
Yep.
That's yeah.
Well, even some of the bands I think of as being younger bands are actually getting middle-aged. Like when you think about like Green Day, they're like a bunch of 40-year-olds now, and Slipknot are a bunch of 40-year-olds. It's like, wait a minute, when did all these guys that are like the young cool bands get middle-aged?
And why are they all still dressed the same?
The same day Fraley's album came out, I almost said dropped because I'm hip like that. PJ Harvey's new album came out, and I love PJ Harvey. But it hit me like a freight train when I saw her. I'm like, she is not a young woman anymore. And I've always had this perpetual image of her in the 90s, and I'm just like, whoa.
Yeah. That's what I'm picturing now, but yeah. Oh, jeez.
By the way, that's a fantastic album. Anybody who is even on the fence, go out right now and get PJ Harvey's new album. It's fucking great. Her last two albums, Let England Shake was the one that came out before this one, and that one was fucking amazing. And this one is amazeballs too. They're both great albums. I cannot praise them enough.
PJ really is a Paul Harvey?
Well, her name's Polly Harvey, but...
So I'm just looking at photos of it. Yeah, geez, yeah, she is a little bit older now, isn't she? Yeah.
And that was the rest of the story.
I don't.
She's still good looking. I'm not tearing her down for being older. I'm just saying it hit me really hard. I was like,
CLR removes chlorine.
There's a photo of her with hairy armpits. I don't know how I feel about that. That's.
Aren't you European? Aren't you guys into that thing?
No.
Yeah, but he's a bastard European. He's
England doesn't call themselves. They don't use the euro.
Well, that's the thing. There's a big vote coming up in the next couple of months, so we've got to say if we want to be in or out of Europe.
Oh, that's so
fuck Europe.
I'm sorry. Like the idea that an entire continent uses like the same. Like your financial system depends on the financial system of another. Fuck that shit.
It's like it is ridiculous.
States, Canada and Mexico all decided to use just an American continent dollar. It's
exactly.
Like, fuck you.
It is the same as that. I mean, the other thing is, it's kind of like. I mean, I don't know how true this is, but I've kind of seen the figure, sort of, and it's costing the UK something like £350 million per day to be in Europe, as in all the people we have over in like Brussels and all that bullshit going on.
It's like, mostly because it's spanning Greece.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, fucking like bailing everyone else out and shit like that. I'm thinking that is ridiculous. That's where all my fucking tax money's going.
That's liberalism for you.
So speaking of ridiculousness, has anybody seen? I thought it was an Onion article about Texas wanting to succeed, or so whatever.
Texas wants to succeed?
They threaten every election.
I literally thought that was an Onion article when I saw it, and then it's been picking up way more traction.
Happens every 4 years for a reason.
Go on, explain. I don't know what it is. What is it?
Texas wants to secede from the Union, like they always do.
Oh, right. Fucking hell.
Good.
Really?
Don't let them hit the door. Go away.
Yeah.
Is that serious? Is that what...
Well, it's as serious as a bunch of racist... It's basically the BNP.
Right.
It's like that.
Yeah,
There's like a fringe extremist dumb shits.
Yeah. It comes up every now and again that they want to secede in other states too.
They're not going to go far, basically.
Yeah.
It's mostly southern.
Oh,
I got
exclusively southern.
Not that long ago, there was a movement in my state to join Canada or at least for part of the state to join Canada. So I mean, everybody in the United States talks about joining other countries.
Yeah.
Because we support everybody.
Oh, that's true.
Right. You can't get anywhere without food, even though most of it goes to cattle feed.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
So, next bit of news I want to tackle before we read, because this one pertains a little bit more to Matt, because I know that he has an opinion on it, but I want to know your guys' opinion. The Killing Joke, the new Batman cartoon, is going to be rated R. Feelings on that?
Ooh. It sounds like it's going to be good. If it's rated R. What do you think?
Well, that's the nebulous thing. I'm kind of curious what you guys have.
It's gonna sell more compared to what came out briefly, and then they're gonna realize that that's not actually a good market because everyone's gonna buy it for the shits and giggle of owning it and how cool it is.
Yeah,
but
that's kind of my feeling on it.
The novelty's gonna fade, and then they'll start selling less, and then they'll go back to what they're doing, and it's PR.
Yeah. And that's just my feeling on R-rated comic book movies in general. Yeah. It's like just this whole thing where they're like, oh, we can for a few minutes. And there's nothing inherent. I think the MPAA rating system's fucked up anyway. And, I mean, because there's a lot of violence and stuff. The only things that get you an R rating are extra blood, more than one use of the word fuck, and nudity. Like, that's it. So it's like
it has to be
there's a ton of violence in PG-13 movies.
No one cares. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there's a ton of it. So it's like, okay, so what are you adding to the Killing Joke that you can't get away with in a PG-13 movie? I mean, the R doesn't really matter. It just makes me question if they're just going to be doing things for the sake of doing them.
And are they doing it just to sort of hype it and get it out there and say, oh, look at us, it's an R-rated cartoon.
I'm sure there's some people making the argument that are like, well, they're just trying to age with the audience, which no one ever does. They always go for the young crowd because that's where the money actually always is.
Yeah.
Not the votes, but that's where the money is.
Well, Darren, Tony specifically, how familiar are you guys with the Killing Joke?
I am not that familiar.
When you said that 2 minutes ago, that was the first time I ever heard that phrase.
I thought you were talking.
Really quickly, give us a synopsis. You don't have to get the whole plot, but explain.
I thought you were talking about the band Killing Joke.
No. I mean, it is a dark story. I mean, it is the story of the Joker comes to Barbara Gordon's house and shoots her through the Batgirl and shoots her through the spine, and
Degrassi. It's like Degrassi.
Paralyzes her and then strips her naked and then kidnaps her father, Commissioner Gordon, and he just basically tries to drive Commissioner Gordon insane by driving him through this little fun house full of pictures of his naked, bleeding daughter while he's tied up in bondage gear and is being tortured by little midgets. That's basically the story of the Killing.
Is anyone else?
That should be rated R. That should be rated R.
Anyone else hard now, or is it just me? No.
Okay.
I'm not really. No.
I'm against raping people that I've just. Never mind. I'm not gonna finish this.
I mean, within the context of the book, I mean, the drawing doesn't. I mean, there's quote unquote nudity in it, but it's like a butt, and there's some blood.
It's implied properly.
Yeah, it's implied.
But that kind of thing, does that work for a film? I guess it kind of does, because it's kind of the same thing about with horror. If you don't show the thing, it's actually scarier than when you do show the thing.
Yeah, so
Is it sexier that you don't show the sexy stuff?
Yeah.
Well, and in animation, you could utilize really good, like shadow.
Yeah, the idea of the idea of the story is admittedly very dark, but it just
Well, it's Batman.
I don't know. It's weird. So yeah, and it's just the story of Batman trying to get Commissioner Gordon back, and it also involves the quote-unquote origin of the Joker and stuff like that. So
I think that
sounds dark as fuck. It sounds good.
Regardless of what rating they decide to go with, if it is R or whatever, but actually I think that movie would be more interesting if they focused more on Commissioner Gordon.
Yeah.
And made him the star of the movie, and Batman again. Yeah. You know, I want to see a good Batman movie. Batman should be the
book's really thin. It's worth a quick read if you ever feel like it, but.
And actually, quick, go back on the Commissioner Gordon thing without getting into Gotham or anything. There's actually a thing called Batman Year One that gives you a pretty good Gordon fix.
Oh right.
That's a good book too.
And the cartoon of it was actually pretty well done.
Yeah.
Not rated R.
Right. So overall, it's just one of those things where I'm like, okay, I don't know. My only feeling about it is that it's just a gimmick. Like I can see a version of this. I can see a version of this film that works just fine without.
Yeah, without the R rating and all that other shit.
Because when I was younger,
I mean, if you think about it now, it is a gimmick because we're all talking about the R rating. It is working. It's creating these conversations, and it is working for them. Free marketing.
The reason why it's a conversation in my eyes is because I have this weird, I dislike smugness. Even though I am an atheist, vegan, and all that bullshit, I dislike when I see people going like, "Yeah, this is the Batman movie I want to see. It's gonna be hardcore. You know, this isn't your kid can't watch this. I hate when kids watch Deadpool." And I'm just like, I don't know if it's like, is it really just gonna be 40 minutes of the Joker just gang raping Batman and saying like?
Ace, you bring up another good point. The Deadpool need to be R-rated because that's the spirit of the people that made that film. That's what they wanted. It's not that this was a business decision.
Yeah, exactly.
We want to do this. The art that we want to create is inherently R-rated.
Yeah.
Well, within that it's a business decision, but it's kind of, I mean, Deadpool's an anomaly as far as an R-rated movie goes. That made a shit ton of money considering that's not a very big market.
Yeah.
So, elephant in the room, do you think Killing Joke would have been rated R had Deadpool not existed?
Absolutely not.
No.
Like, in the wake of the Deadpool movie, do you think that this would have been news at all? They would have said, oh, we're going to make an R-rated Batman, and everybody would go, no.
I'm sure. Actually, I think people would have been appalled and they would have been pissed off and it's like, how dare you try to do this? Like, because they would assume obviously we want kids to still see it. No, that's.
I mean, there have been R-rated comic book movies. I mean, there were 3 Blade movies and there was Watchmen.
Oh yeah,
there was one Blade movie.
Those aren't. I mean,
no, there was 2 Blade movies.
Okay, maybe 2.
Traditionally, you know.
Yeah. It was
Batman and Superman are thought of as the family superheroes.
Yeah.
So
family friendly.
Well, they're also supposed to be approachable kind of superheroes. So like that's a good place to start if you want to get into superheroes is characters like that because they are so archetypal, I guess.
And and just one more thing is just that if you watch the past few, this is like a line in these DC animated films. Some of the other ones are very violent. There's one called Batman Assault on Arkham where heads blow up and there's blood and there's sex and there's all kinds of stuff, and it's a PG-13 film.
No, do you remember the huge thing with that movie? I have to stop on that one for really fast because that was the movie where they couldn't call it the Suicide Squad. Or Suicide.
Right, they called it Batman Assault on Arkham so they could sell more units because nobody would know what Suicide Squad was.
Well, it was also, and this was a brief thing, and I remember they even talked about it on, I think they talked about it on the couch, but they seemed to have forgot. That was at the time where they couldn't sell a product called Suicide Squad. There was that huge... it was not just a recognition, it was that they were afraid audiences...
Suicide.
Do you think that if it wasn't from the Suicide Girls, Suicide Squad wouldn't actually...
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
It's a very similar culture.
That's a real, sort of.
I know the Batman, because I know that was a big deal, because it was called Batman, and he's in it for like 7 minutes, maybe?
Yeah, he's barely in it. It's a 71-minute movie, and he's in it for like 5. So,
and it's basically the Suicide Squad movie, but at the time they couldn't call it Suicide Squad. Number one, recognition was a big thing, and number two, I believe just calling it Suicide Squad qualified it not to be advertised.
Right, yeah.
Because I believe a big market for showing these was like, primetime animation programs and shit, and you can't advertise that during something a family.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I mean these are all direct to video, but their advertisements were so. The MPAA in general, like I was saying earlier, though, is kind of crazy. Like Kevin Smith has this whole thing going on right now where he has his latest film got rated R because it has a cartoon drawing of balls in it, and like that's the only thing that got it R rated.
Well, and he's had problems with them before where
what movie is that?
They wouldn't let him know what exactly was wrong with it. They said you can't have this, but it's like how much of because they said it was a qualitative thing, but they wouldn't tell him how much. So it's like how long can I have the shot of
how long can we stay on?
To answer Tony's question, it's not out yet, but it's called Yoga Hosers, and his whole thing when he made it, like he said it right from the beginning. He said, "I'm making this movie for teenage girls. It's going to be my first ever PG-13 movie," and then he put on Instagram a couple days ago that a picture from the movie. It was like a frame, and it's somebody drew a picture of balls on a book, and that's what got him rated R.
What's interesting is that balls don't need to be censored on TV. Only the penis does.
That's ridiculous.
Right.
Yeah, it's
why is that? That's obviously TV and movies are different ratings, systems. But isn't that kind of just? And it's a drawing. It's not even real.
Well, not to get all Illuminati about it, but you are right. The MPAA does dislike Kevin Smith. Yes. He's made such a joke about them, and he's been so outspoken about them that I wouldn't be surprised if they were.
They're being dicks about it.
And I know that sounds super Illuminati, and 9/11 was an inside job, and blah, 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 but it kind of is true, because they have shown before.
Pope's Nazi. All right, it didn't happen, guys.
No. It's you're probably right. It's probably just them being fucking dickheads and holding.
And actually, the thing Darren was speaking about a minute ago was actually on Clerks. All he got was a note that said dialogue, and it was like, what? Like, this is going to be rated
NC-17.
Yeah, and then their only reason was dialogue, and it's like, what dialogue? Dialogue.
So fucked.
But in Zack and Miri Make a Porno, they edited exactly how many frames they're allowed to have when that during the anal scene when the camera guy got shit all over him.
Oh, right.
That had to be a certain amount of frames. And and the people that were rating it actually counted how many frames, and then
you
once
know
someone
what?
goes to a certain point,
I don't
that's how they have to
understand.
figure it out.
I don't understand when, it comes to sort of fucking ratings and censorship and shit like that. It's kind of like, oh, it can only be on screen for this long. It's like, so if I get that on DVD or Blu-ray and I can pause it, I can have it on screen for as long as possible. And you know what's going on, and it's all bullshit. It's all.
You know how arbitrary rating systems already are? Well, yeah, they just made them even more arbitrary and draconian. It's stupid.
It's crap.
So
I mean,
before we read, I want to cut one thing. What would you guys suggest for a substitution of the rating system?
fucking hell, that's a really, really.
Mine's the most obnoxious, but it's the most honest one.
Well,
the studio should come up with something. Let's stop it being a federal fucking thing.
Well, it's not federal. It's the MPAA is voluntary. It's not federal.
Well, you don't have to get it. You don't have to get it rated, but then no theater's gonna show it because they don't know what they're showing.
Right, but that's what I mean. That's why it's self-censorship.
Yeah. Well, I'm
going about it. It's an old self-censorship.
Yeah, I'm all for a rating on the front of movies, but I'm against censorship. So, in this country, it's like, okay, this is an 18 certificate. We haven't cut anything out, and that's your guide. Or if you want to show it to your kids, fine. But we kind of warned you.
How about this? Kevin Smith thinks he made a movie for teenage girls. Maybe he just says it's for teenage girls and just says TG, teenage girls. And that's what it's rated. And if people get upset by it, they can take it up with him.
And they just don't support his product. Exactly. My solution, and this is a little obnoxious, but it's honestly what I feel, the only way to fix this would be, and I hate using this word, but if they just packaged it with simple trigger words.
Yeah.
Nothing like slight homophobia, but I mean like rape, gore, foul language. No rating, just a small.
Oh right, yeah. So what? Yeah.
Don't they do that anyway though? Like when they say what?
They do to a point.
They do that. Yeah. Don't.
But they're vague. They don't say. They say adult language. They don't say what they mean by that. Is there a scene where someone is basically berating someone, or is it someone where a guy goes fuck?
Yeah.
And I mean, I really
feel like maybe there should be.
Yeah.
I just feel like maybe there should be another rating. Like once upon a time, they created PG-13 because like a whole slew of
there's a huge gap
movies came out, like Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and I think there's a huge gap between PG-13 and R at this point. I mean, they have NC-17, which I don't get how that's worse than R because technically you're not supposed to be allowed into an R movie unless you're 18. So
NC-17 TV.
If you put something even between. No, NC-17 is movies. That's like
NC-17
the worst
is Pink Flamingos.
NC-17 is like Showgirls and stuff like that.
Straight to TV.
Yeah. I agree with Aces. There should be some type of rating.
And they kind of do that, but it's not as concise. It's very broad and general. I don't know. I don't want to appeal to everybody.
They use violence. They use gore.
Well, the other side to sort of censorship. All right, we need to cut this bit out of the movie because we're not happy with it and all that. It's like going to a classic painting, say like the Mona Lisa, and saying, you know what? I don't like a nose. Can we get rid of that? And can we get, it comes down to completely destroying art. And
can we get Scarlett Johansson instead of the Mona Lisa?
Get rid of the nipple.
It's not necessarily censorship because when you bring it to the MPAA and you have it rated, I mean, it depends on how badly you want a certain rating. If you're going for PG-13 and you get R and you can accept it, that's one thing.
There is money and projected profit and shit like that. It could all come into play, and it's like, well, if we don't get that rating, we're not going to do this. And I know there is all that, but it is. I just
and the other thing that needs to happen is.
Sorry, go on.
The other thing that needs to happen is a lot broad. No, I was just gonna say the other thing that just needs to happen is a lot broader, and it's just that people need to stop being so freaking uptight, especially. My big thing is there's so much violence in PG-13 movies, but you can't have a naked person. If I was a parent, I'd rather have my child see a naked person than having watching 100 people get stabbed. Having them think violence is okay, but nakedness is not.
It's probably the other way around in the UK, actually, to be perfectly honest. Okay, we'll show a tit, but please don't.
Here's the difference between NC-17 and R.
Go on.
First off, NC-17 replaced X. X doesn't exist anymore.
Right.
And NC-17 means no child under 17 is allowed, or a child still can go if accompanied by an adult.
Oh, okay. I get
Right.
it.
Yeah. Got it. Yeah. It's
But we'll move along. We will leave. I believe what Matt said is absolutely correct.
Yeah.
The idea that sexualization is kind of the problem here. Like we look at stuff. Man, the quickest way to beat the devil is to demystify him. Like if we became not afraid of tits, for instance, it would cease to be that intriguing. I'm not saying that tits aren't nice. I think it'd still be nice, but
I find them very threatening.
There are guys who are really.
I don't get it. I don't get it. You go to the beach and there's plenty of guys that are overweight that have tits as big as any woman's, and
bigger,
for some reason,
bigger,
bigger, and their tits are okay, but the woman's tit is.
We all have breasts.
They've all got nipples.
Yeah.
They've all got nipples.
Most artist sites usually run it by this. There's actually a distinct rating between mature art and or between nudity and mature art. Like, as long as you're not showing sexual fluids or sexual arousal from either gender, everything's okay. You can have nude men and nude women. And that's how most artist sites have it, and that's kind of how I think our rating.
Well, that's also basically the difference between hardcore and softcore porn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, softcore, all the good bits are cut out, basically.
Well, not.
So
actually, that's interesting that you bring that up with new VR. Softcore has become way more popular, I think.
Oh yeah.
Maybe because then it's all on the person who's wearing the VR.
Yeah.
Because obviously you can't really show anything because they're not actually there.
Yeah, it's true.
So I think softcore's got to take a huge boost.
Oh, you're probably right, actually, with all the VR headsets and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all these. Yeah, you're probably right, actually. Yeah.
All right, so
well, good.
I've been doing my research, guys.
Let's
hold on. Has Darren got his VR headset on now?
I don't own one yet, unfortunately.
As soon as you get one, wall to wall, fucking.
October 1st.
We've already divvied out characters. This is allegedly a continuation of the last week's story.
I've noticed it's totally different.
Okay. All right. There's a shit ton of characters.
Yep.
Okay.
Are we gonna burn through this book as well?
We're gonna burn through as far as we can go until you guys have to go.
It's got 19 chapters.
We're gonna do 19 chapters now. We'll go really fast.
We'll burn the chapter 2. Let's just cut into it.
Okay. So welcome to the Coffee Jelly Hour Theatre time, and this is the Amazing World of again.
This is audio.
Well, hold on. No, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Use your imagination.
We're using the most powerful graphics card in the world.
You will see it. Radio play. All right. Fucking hell. The Amazing World of Gumball. The End of the Multiverse. By Spinosaurus 1998. Oh, he's great. Is it a he or a she? I don't know. Gumball, Darwin, and Gabriel. Oh, fucking hell. Gabriel. Yeah. Along with the Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Heroes are sent on a journey across time and space to recruit warriors, heroes, and legends to fight alongside God and Jesus in the final battle of the apocalypse to save the multiverse and permanently destroy Satan once and for all. The Amazing World of Gumball. The End of the Multiverse. Chapter 1. As I have promised, this is the sequel series to my first fan fiction. This plot involves the final battle of all good and evil, the apocalypse, and the return of God and Jesus. This is rated M for mature, so it kind of ties into what we were talking about before. For a reason. It's rated that for a reason. If you can't handle it, then don't complain about it. See, that's how the ratings work. That's exactly
a perfect rating system.
I love it.
Yeah.
You know what? This episode is themed, everybody. We're fucking professionals.
We are finally. What are we? We're 30 episodes deep, and we're finally getting it.
So deep.
Pure coincidence, but it's not. Please read my last fan fiction.
Don't show how the sausage is made, Tony.
Leave my sausage alone. Please read my
last night.
That was last night. We're busy now, aren't we? Fucking hell. Please read my last fan fiction, which we did last week, before reading this, called The Amazing World of Gumball, a Yu-Gi-Oh! Adventure. Is that how we pronounce Yu-Gi-Oh? Fucking I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, it's Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, you get it. Hey.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Chapter 1, The Beginning of the End. Ooh, I like that.
Ominous.
Our main character, Gabriel Garcia, was in his house watching television. It has been a few weeks ever since he delayed Satan's evil plot with Gumball and Darwin. He was also tired after his trip to a nearby museum from a few days ago and was relaxing, enjoying summer vacation. All of a sudden, his grandmother called him downstairs. Suddenly he's got less cool, hasn't he? His grandmother called him downstairs. He turned off his television and practically parkoured downstairs. Oh, fucking hell. To his grandmother. His grandmother, Betty, was 61 years old and of German descent. She was old, chubby, and sometimes hypocritical, but she was a great-grandmother. Who's the grandmother? Oh, fucking hell.
It's the grandfather speaking.
Oh, sorry. Yelled his grandfather. Gabe's grandfather was 62 years old and also named Gabriel. Fucking hell, I'm going to change that a lot. And was of Spanish-Mexican descent. He was tall, chubby yet strong. He also had a heart of gold, even if he was a little bit of a hypocrite. I know it sounds painful sometimes. He was very young at heart. Heart of gold.
So it's a young heart of gold.
Very young heart of gold. And easily entertained.
That's you, Tony.
Look on the news. Jesus Christ has come back, said Betty. The news camera flashed to a man in the sky. You know what? I'm not going to fucking remember all these voices. I've just realised.
I had to write all mine down in a notebook.
Oh, you're so organised. Are they all Christopher Walken? Please tell me they're all Christopher Walken. That would have been cool.
We would never get through it.
We wouldn't.
The news camera flashed to a man in the sky, glowing bright gold floating in the air in New York City.
My brothers and sisters! Judgment Day is coming. Soon the final battle of the apocalypse will be upon us. My Father, our Lord, is preparing the final battle with Satan himself. Everyone in every single universe will choose to fight either on the side of good with us or on the side of evil with the Undertaker. I promise there will be no traitors in this battle. As I speak, God is gathering troops, soldiers, and fighters from across all the universes. Satan himself is mustering an army of evil and hatred to fight against us. There are an infinite number of universes, an infinite number of people and living things. God is assembling the signature, original versions of everything to fight in this war. On our side, soon the entire human race will unite against evil. If we succeed, we can form a perfect utopia of peace, harmony, and understanding. I am opening portals all over the world to gather and withdraw our heroes. God says that almost everyone will join the war, and a large group of heroes will be led by me, God, warriors from across time and space, and Gabriel Legend Cruz Garcia.
Said Jesus Christ, our Lord.
Constipated.
Gabriel jumped out of his seat. He always thought that he would fight evil, and, to be honest, he always hoped it would be like this.
Gabriel! You must assist people in gathering people to fight on the side of good. You will be one of our generals. Do not let us... There will be a... Do not...
Is there a word? Is there a word left out? Is it down?
I'm guessing down.
Down. Jesus.
Do not let us but tomato. There was a bright flash of light and angels Why am I... This is the narration, I think.
Oh, we got interrupted. Okay, that's what happened. Do not let us... There was a bright... Okay, that's what it was.
There was a bright flash of light and angels descended from the sky all over the world. All of a sudden, a portal opened outside Gabriel's house. He grabbed things he needed and stuffed them in a bag. Essentials, food, clothes, and a few weapons, such as knives, in a closet, a baseball bat, and his Yu-Gi-Oh! Decks and dual disc.
My grandparents, take care of my pet birds. I must go recruit Gumball and Darwin. Next, Gabriel.
Happened again.
No, why doesn't he use? Oh, fucking
His
hell.
punctuation is amazing.
He's obsessed with commas, but doesn't know how to use quotation marks.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Next, Gabriel charged through the portal, and it closed. The portal opened, and Gabe arrived in the town of Elmore, where they too were having troops recruited. As he ran down the street, he saw Gumball, Darwin, and their friends in the bright morning light, along with Yu-Gi-Oh! Legends.
Gumball, Darwin,
said Gabe. The trio hugged each other and exchanged hellos.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Glad to see our team is back together,
said Yusai.
Yeah, it's time to assemble,
said Jaden.
We already have all our weapons packed, and our decks are in dual discs,
said Gumball.
Now we don't know what to do,
said Darwin. Look up in the sky, said Yuma. An angel descended. That was shit. Can I do that again?
Yeah, go for it.
Look up in the sky.
Superman, the others.
It's a train and a bullet. It's a bullet train.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Yeah, it's a bird. An angel descends from heaven to talk to the group.
My name is Gabriel. Your grandparents named me after you, my child. God has given millions of people orders. You and your team must travel across several dimensions to muster forces to fight on our side and destroy evil. We only have a week to prepare for the final battle.
I'll do it.
Salute.
What is our first assignment, sir?
You must travel to the signature Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles universe and convince the Turtles and their allies to join us. They already know what's coming. They just need your help,
said the angel.
The Ninja Turtles? Yes,
said Darwin.
This is going to be 10 times better than playing video games,
said Gumball.
I'm Yugi. Let's go,
said Yugi.
All right then, everyone grab your dual runners and ride through the blue portal,
said Yusai. Jaden and Yuma unlocked the garage door and showed Gabe his very own dual runner. It was similar to Yusai's, except it was bright blue with yellow lightning bolts and nitrous jets.
Guys, thank you so much,
said Gabrielle. Gabe put then. I said Gabrielle. Gabriel. Oh fucking! I'll keep changing that. Gabe then put on a dual.
Hey, maybe he was changing because he changed his name so often. Maybe he was just typing it that such slightly differently, and you're actually pronouncing it correctly each time.
maybe. I'm not sure really. Gabe then put on a dual runner outfit, complete with a jacket and helmet. He pressed the button on the helmet to bring the visor down. Dual runner ready, said the computer AI controlling the vehicle. Now that everyone was in the dual runner, Gabe revved the tires.
You don't rev tires?
Yeah, I could have revved my tires. And shot through the portal with his team after him. Let's rev it up! They shouted and sped through the blue light. And that is the end of Chapter 1. Stay tuned for Chapter 2. Soon. Please follow, favourite, and review. It makes me feel that I should continue this, and people enjoy my fan fictions. Oh, should we go straight on to Chapter 2? Chapter 2, The Turtles. The team of main characters suddenly arrived in a bustling New York City. Soldiers were being gathered, supplies were being transported, all in bright sunlight of the morning. Shouts and talking was heard, and the air smelled crisp and fresh. Gabriel was leading the group through alleyways and commanded the group to stop. After a few minutes, he heard noises, shouting, and swearing. I think we're close, said Yuma.
Keep your voice down, Yuma.
Said
Shush,
said Yusai.
Guys, let's leap this fence,
said Gabe. Gabriel took off his helmet, leaving his Kevlar jacket on. He strapped on his arm a dual disc and placed a knife and a pair of batons in his pockets. Next, he jumped and started climbing the fence. He slipped over and silently landed on his feet. Gumball and Darwin did the same. Then Gabe saw the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles about to face off with a large group of about 24 purple dragon gangsters. They all had weapons: knives, baseball bats, batons, steel pipes, swords, staffs, chains, pistols, shotguns, and assault rifles. They were armed and ready for a fight. That's a fucking lot, isn't it? The Turtles, on the other hand, all had their weapons drawn in poised to attack positions. Even with their skills, there was no guarantee that they would survive.
Well, how many times do we have to tell you guys this ain't Halloween?
Said the gang leader.
Somebody take this one.
I wouldn't talk to them like that if I were you, boss. I saw them kill 15 guys at once, and I was almost one of them. Said a gangster.
You're about to be one of them, all right?
Said Raphael. Raph felt his pair of size and prepared for battle. What the fuck was that? Size.
Those are the three-pronged things that you use.
Is that how they call size?
Yeah,
S-A-I-S. Yep. And I'm prepared for battle. Thanks, Tom. Mm-hmm. Just then, Gabe took out his knife and ran towards one of the purple dragons, screaming. He leaped in the air and stabbed him in the back, knocking him down. Next, he pulled a knife out and stabbed 2 thugs in 3 seconds who also fell down.
Don't just stand there! Attacks him!
Said a thug. Most of the gangsters were too stunned to move, especially since Gabe was only 15 years old. A few thugs charged him down, waving pipes and bats. Next, Gumball and Darwin sprang from the shadows, carrying batons and yelling. The trio then attacked the group together. Gabe stabbed a guy with a knife and then pulled the knife out and quickly stabbed another in the face, then kicking him into another enemy. Suddenly, a thug pointed his pistol at Gabrielle, but Gabe was saved by Gumball, who punched the thug and performed a gruesome beatdown using his batons, then punched him into a set of trash cans.
Pause.
Hold on, just the end of that. The collective term of trash cans. A set of trash cans. Right, go on. Sorry, you go back. We need to analyze that.
I just have to say, I want everybody. You guys know what Gumball and Darwin look like, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're getting a visual image of
light bluey, turquoise, and orange, and happy rounded edges.
Of them murdering people.
Stabby.
Gruesome beatdown, mind you.
Oh, I'm reading it thinking, what's this kid's problem? How could he watch fucking Gumball? And
I think he thinks they're awesome, and he wants to do They're
killers. They're killers. Right.
They're necromancers. They can't age. They're killing something.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Set of trash cans. I just want to say that again. Darwin was repeatedly punching 3 enemies in a row, then jumped and performed a Chuck Norris-style roundhouse kick, KOing all 3. Gumball,
can we get a Hadouken in Darwin's voice, maybe?
Hadouken! Oh, jeez.
I like the ending. That was good.
Gumball and Gabrielle charged a thug who was holding a shotgun. Gumball slid down and kicked him in between the legs. Gabe jumped and leaped off Gumball's back to kick the shotgun wielder in the face, stunning him. Finally, Gabrielle, I'm sure I keep changing that, don't I? Gabrielle stabbed him in the throat, causing him to collapse and bleed. There were still a decent number of enemies left. One prepared
to collapse, and now I am bleeding.
I will collapse first, and then I will bleed. You've got to do it in that order. It's very important.
Have the Ninja Turtles ever murdered people?
Yes.
Yes.
Since their early comic incarnation, I realize I'm just saying that.
The happy cartoon, probably no. Really, wasn't it? Yeah.
Basically, since they all stopped wearing red, I believe. They haven't killed anybody.
I mean, not since they were like black and white even, I don't think.
Yeah. Maybe.
Okay, moving on. There was still a decent number of enemies left.
Yeah, look that up for us. Thanks.
Yeah, please, thank you. There was still a decent number of enemies left. One prepared to fire his assault rifle, but Gabrielle charged, jumped, and knocked him in the head using a pair of batons, while Darwin gave the thug and uppercut, sending him flying into a wall. I just read it. Unconscious. Next, the last bad guys quickly formed a circle around the trio. They were all armed with either swords or pistols. Donatello then pole vaulted into the circle and kicked a guard in the face. Next, he placed his bow staff on the ground and used it to kick 3 enemies down. Leonardo stabbed a purple dragon in the back, and then used him as a springboard to jump and stab 2 others. Raph ran straight at 2 thugs who each had pistols. He jumped in the air and kicked both of them down to the ground while Gumball and Darwin tackled them and beat them. Michelangelo and Gabe fought back to back. A thug with a sword tried to stab Gabe, but why do you keep saying Gabe and Gabrielle? But Gabrielle blocked the attack with batons and kicked the gangster in between his legs. Then, with his back touching Mikey's shell, traded places with him. Mikey smashed his batons on the thug's face, headbutted him, then punched him into the wall. Gabrielle dodged a sword swipe and stomped on a purple dragon's heel, then kicked him in the back, sending him into Leo's direction, who stabbed him with both swords. Gumball and Darwin punched and kicked 2 thugs, then smashed them into each other. Donatello grabbed Raph and used him as a battering ram to smash into 3 gangsters, while Raph had his size drawn and stabbed them.
Okay, pause again. Pause again. They knocked over these men, and then Raphael just walks over and starts shanking them.
Yep.
That's exactly what you described.
That's like a rough used as batterings.
They were knocked over.
I'm just too busy wrestling them all to the ground and beating them. Somebody's got to stab them. I mean,
I like how
not in the way that's gonna kill them.
I don't think the author knew how to spell nunchucks, so Mikey has battens, apparently, for some reason.
Battens, yeah. I was thinking, what's weird, call them battens? I just thought it was another one of those quirky American things. It's like,
no, we call them batons, actually, too, Tony.
Batons, yeah, I'm saying battens.
I just have to analyze that the Ninja Turtles are, as fact check, we call it super murdery. This is very murdery.
Yeah, very murdery.
Very murdery.
Yeah, it is. Very stabby as well. There were only 2 thugs left. Gumball charged and punched one in the face. Darwin kicked the thug in the face, knocking him unconscious. Finally, for the last enemy, Gabe ran towards him, jumped and stabbed him in the stomach, pulled a knife out, stabbed him again, then leapt into the air and smashed his elbow onto the enemy's head, breaking his skull and smashing his face into the paint. Beautiful. After the battle,
Then he licked the blood off the blade.
After the battle, there was a bloody mess of bodies, blood, and gore. Half of the gangsters were dead, and the other half were unconscious, severely injured, or bleeding, stroke dying. The turtles stood together, and Gumball, Darwin, and Gabrielle stood facing them.
That was radical,
said Mikey.
Oh, yeah, I'm very impressed,
said Donatello.
You guys aren't half bad for non-ninjas,
said Raph. That's me. Sorry.
Yep.
Wow.
You know what?
Leo. I guess Leo's the Down syndrome one. That's me.
Okay, we all know why you are here.
32 cards. 31 cards.
To recruit.
Hot water for baby. Hot water for baby.
Would you stop interrupting Leo? Okay, we all know why we are here, to recruit us for the final battle of the apocalypse. Well, for saving the entire multiverse and destroying all evil once and for all, we all accept.
Okay, which ghost from Harry Potter was that?
Why do I fucking hate Potter. You know that. You just say it to wind me up, don't you?
I do.
Fucking hell. Fuck Potter. I'm not saying fuck like school children, obviously. I'm just saying the character of Harry Potter is.
After our last fan fiction we read, suddenly the idea of that is somehow more offensive than. Yes.
I know. Yeah.
We should do a Harry Potter fan fiction after.
Oh, actually, I will be up for that. Yeah.
That would be fun.
Well, if you hadn't noticed already, I've got the voices, so it's going to be fun.
It's true.
Moving on.
Yes.
Said Gabe.
So where to next?
Said Gumball and Darwin. An angel descends from the sky. Once again, it was Gabriel. Gabriel. Angel.
Oh.
Darwin.
How to do this voice again? Your task is to recruit the racers from Hot Wheels.
Oh my God! Fucking great.
Oh, that's a great promo.
That is great.
Oh, you fucking broke me so hard!
Oh.
With their amazing driving skills, cars, and weapons, Accelerchargers, they will be a huge asset to the final battle.
Said the angel.
Aye.
Salute.
Said Gumball and Darwin, saluting. A blue portal opened, and the 4 turtles rushed through it, followed by Master Splinter, Casey Jones, and April O'Neil, who had just arrived. Too late, the fucking slackers. Thanks for saving us.
Thanks for saving us.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Get peanut butter pizza, bro.
Thanks for saving us.
See you at the final battle.
The turtles shouted. See you at the final battle. Oh, is that fucking hell?
Yeah, that's why I said it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It was
hold on. Can we do that again? Can we do?
Yeah.
Can we do
You want to
that
count us off?
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Thanks
Thanks
for
for
saving
saving
us.
us. The turtles shouted.
See you at the
See
final
you at the
battle.
final
See
battle.
you at the final battle. Yeah.
The portal closed and another opened.
There you
Another one
go.
opened. Gumball, Darwin, and Gabe all got back into their dual runners and raced through the portal with Yu-Gi-Oh! Heroes. That is the end of Chapter 2. Chapter 3 will be uploaded soon. Please favourite, follow, and review. Thank you. Oh, that was. Should we leave it there for now for this week?
I think it's good. A little Hot
Yeah.
Wheels.
Hot Wheels action.
Accelerators.
Fucking
I
hell.
was trying the whole time. I'm trying not to break. I'm trying to maintain, and that killed me so hard.
Hold on. There's a character called Hispanic Racer.
What?
Oh yeah, man. Totally.
Oh,
It should be
Look
Speedy
at this Speedy Gonzalez voice going, andale, andale, ipa. Andale. Andale, andale. Race it faster, man.
Not too fast for me.
holy shit! Next week's gonna be great. Fucking hell! This is. I don't know what to say about
Okay,
this.
so I believe in my heart of hearts that Gabe is the author of this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gabe.
Yes, his name is definitely Gabe.
Gabe.
Yeah,
Gabriel.
100%.
Gabriel.
And he was named after his grandfather.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, what you know.
It's him.
Right, what you know.
It's him. It's it.
With which is slightly a hypocrite, but has a heart of gold.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
Get on in here, Gabe.
He's had a heart transplant. Is that what that means? Probably. Do you think when he was writing this and he looked over and he's like, I need some inspiration? Hot Wheels. Yeah. Okay. We'll use that. Yeah. He's just looking around his bedroom.
Well, and in this story, it says he's 15. I fully believe this person is
Yeah.
9.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I wish
15-year-olds are cool in his
15.
eyes.
Those big boys. Yeah.
Like 15 is like the cool age to him.
Oh, fucking hell. That was it.
I'm gonna bet the opposite, and that this guy is older than 15. Really?
Well, but his name is Spinosaurus
Ace.
1998.
Yeah, which is actually another name for Ace Munz, I believe. Is that right?
Oh.
Yeah. Out
This whole website
I-
is Ace Munch. Fanfiction.net is all Ace Munch.
This is his website, yeah.
I genuinely considered, there was a moment, because I had some free time, I've considered writing a fraudulent fan fiction just to appease that, and not saying anything, and be like, look at this one I found, and
spoiled
just
it
let
now.
you guys tear, yeah, because I'm not going to do it. It dawned on me how fucking ludicrous it is to just start and be like fucking just to start somewhere and try to go with it. No, I can't.
But
I can't start
Ace,
with like Gumball gently leaned in to kiss Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, no.
Ace, seriously.
I think I could write one.
I know Ace. Now Ace has actually said he's not going to do it. He is going to do it. You're going to do it now.
I can do it.
You won't sleep for the next one.
I will 100% read your fanfiction, Darren. I will, but I'm not going to write one.
Yeah, go on, Darren.
Actually, tell me what characters you would like to see in it, and I will start working on it.
What?
Each of you give me one character that Tony, give me a character, and then you guys have to go off of something that is totally against that character, and I'm gonna have to figure out a way to smash them all together.
I would like Cartman from South Park.
Cartman from South Park.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, that's a starter. Okay.
Oh, yeah, you will respect my authority. You fucking Jew.
No, kid, that's my papa.
Nicky and my papa.
Let's just- I'm loving it. Let's just do a whole South Park fan. It's got to be South Park fanfic.
There is, and you don't want to do South Park fanfiction.
No. Hold on a sec. Hold on. Can I
You tell me I don't want to do you, fucking Jew.
Can I change my character? I want Randy from South Park. We have Randy. Randy is actually my favourite character from South Park. Yeah. It's always the dads in anything. It's like Richard in Gumball and
I think it's Mr. Hanky for me.
Mr. Hanky, the Christmas Pooh.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was America.
It's America.
I love South Park.
Rush, more snaps.
So, are we going to throw some more characters in? Should we throw more characters in for Darren?
Randy. Peppermint Patty.
Okay, there we go.
Comic book guy from Simpsons.
Okay.
I actually have a friend who is exactly like comic book guy. I just realized.
I think we all have that
I think
friend.
most people do.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, he's
Like,
such a comic book guy.
Nobody is comic book guy, but everybody knows comic book guy.
Yeah.
Oh
knows
no!
our
If
way
you
from,
think nobody is comic book guy,
Well, they're
you've
like
never been
nobody sees themselves as that. They're always like, yeah, I know somebody.
Oh, yeah.
You.
It's always those nerds over there. I'm not a real nerd. I just CGC grade my comic books. Those guys over there.
Those are real nerds.
Alright guys, if you will open your player's handbooks, the page
Dungeons and Dragons is such an inferior form.
I just realized that the last voice, the one with the list, that was Billy, Quiz Boy from Venture Brothers.
Is it?
This one, the one that talks like this? I
Yeah.
always associate that one as the nerd from Robot Chicken.
Robot
The
Chicken,
nerd
yeah, I
kid from Robot
recognize
Chicken
that.
talks
Yeah,
like
it is.
that.
It is. Yeah.
I
Glasses. The day he met George Lucas, better than the birth of his kids. Yeah.
Lego Batman. I'm called Lego
Not even
Batman
close.
in it.
Oh, Lego Batman.
Ooh,
Oh, that's a
Lego.
good one. I like that. You
It's
better
okay.
start writing. Darren better start writing this. This is going to be good. This is going to be really, really good. That's good.
I might just make this a D&D campaign.
Oh yeah, I play Randy. Yeah, no, that's fine. That sounds good. That sounds
You
good.
play with the heart on all the time, do you?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, trousers
And-
around my ankles.
Yeah.
we are 5 minutes over.
Yeah, we're gonna
No,
go.
we're
in
good.
I was just gonna say we should do a Harry Potter fan fiction as well in the future.
Yeah,
That's
Harry
what-
Potter
that's
maybe,
what-
but trust me, you don't want to go into the realm of South Park.
think we
Why?
can do
Why?
it.
What's it? Is
South Park fan fictions is basically the land of teenage girl writing. It's always like Kyle was unaware of his growing feelings for Stan.
Well, there
He
was
watched
that.
him dreamily from the window.
I
Yeah, well,
kinda- I
that's,
think
what,
we should
that's what
do-
they were making fun of in that episode. Is that culture exists?
Yeah,
I
the
think we
the
should do
Japanese
At least
sort of
one fan
girl.
fiction that's like that, though.
Yeah. That's fine. That's cool.
Yeah,
Listen,
like the amount of drama in that is just hilarious. It's so fucking
know.
cringy.
Oh, well, I was going to say, just going back to what we were reading tonight, and I'm just wondering, is this going to spoil my enjoyment of Gumball? Because we do watch it quite a lot, and am I going to be watching it thinking, why aren't they killing anyone? They haven't killed
I
anyone yet?
have to admit though,
You distorted it.
when I was watching Gumball the other night, all I was thinking is how great it would be if
Stabby.
fucking Paul Lynde played
Oh,
played
right.
Darwin.
Oh,
It would just be amazing if I
that
just
would be
put out my
so good.
show. I gotta bring my martinis and my boyfriend.
Could
But
we-
you know
you know what we
it'll
should
be
do?
alright.
We should just do a fucking Gumball script.
No, you know what we should do? We should
That'd be good.
redub an episode of Gumball.
Oh,
Redub
totally.
an episode.
fucking let's do it.
We should do it.
Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah,
that would
right.
be fucking fantastic.
Right, okay,
Can
right.
we also redub an episode of Rick and Morty then? while we're at it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's do it.
I
Yeah,
don't know, Rick.
let's do it. Let's pick some episodes and do it. This is all good. That's cool. Well, listen, guys, we are 8 minutes over now.
Yeah,
Oh,
if you've
jeez.
made it through these last few minutes, you're a hero.
Yeah.
To be honest, the episode ended 8 minutes ago, and we started.
We're just rambling, but
We're just kind of carrying it.
so we want to say we want to say fucking hell, stop it. We want to say thanks to Matt. Who's
Anytime.
burping? Matt, come and bring your voice back again. Who's burping? Is that Darren? Darren, you're gonna make yourself
What?
sick. You're gonna make yourself sick. You know what? I fucking hope you puke everywhere now. So thanks to Matt. And
Thank you for having
if
me back. God damn, this is
Oh, I
fun.
just bit
if
off.
it looks like magic, it is not magic. It is science. So deal with it. We're all going to fuck off. Thanks, Matt. Thanks, Darren. Thanks, Kate. Thanks, Tony.
Buddy.
Bye. Bye.